The wait is finally over. Find out what happens on the next chapter of Tales from Collector's Paradise featuring Bigsteviepump. What's in the toy box this week? Oh, I see another child figure. AWA Mini Mashers from Remco, that looks familiar. Ghostbusters themed wrestlers, more wrestlers. Plus, we learn from the fallout of Bigsteviepump's trip to almost Kentucky, barely Tennessee. Plus, we check in on Shawn Michaels and the child. All this and much, much more. Next on Tales from Collector's Paradise featuring Bigsteviepump.
Tales from Collector's Paradise, hosted by yours truly, Bigsteviepump. Guys, thank you for joining me again on Tales from Collector's Paradise featuring Bigsteviepump, episode 10. Here we go. You know what, guys? I had a lot of fun last week with my buddy Keith. You see me on Memorial Day, and sorry, for the delay, man. That was a big, that was a big trip, so it's going to be hard to recover from that. Plus, it's going to be hard to top that. I mean, that's some really good footage. I mean, that was like some cinematic masterpiece, so it's going to be tough to top that, but we're going to try. Now, it may not happen this week or whatever, but over the course of time, we may have something that lives up to that billing. But here we go on Chapter 10 today, Episode 10. And, thanks, guys, for continuing to watch, like, subscribe, comment, all that. I love it, man. And, in the personal text and stuff that you're telling me, that's great. And tell me what you want to see here. And I'm going to tell you what. I got the board of directors of Tales from Collector's Paradise. They've been together. They've been getting together, working on some ideas, and we got something big planned soon. Very big. It's something going to be very cool, and I can't wait to reveal it for you. It's going to happen here in the next few weeks and on an upcoming episode, and it's going to be big, folks, and I'm going to tell you what, you're going to love it. So we got that going on, and, we're getting a lot of inquiries about Boba Fett, and the Mandalorians and what they got going on with Shawn Michaels. And then, of course, the child has been kidnapped by the game Triple H, the Cerebral Assassins. We're going to check in on that going on today. Like I said, we got an action-packed show. You saw the toy box. You saw another child figure, a big one. We're going to get that. And I'm going to tell you what, Sludge Queen's she's been putting the pressure on me to get this done and get it open because she says he's trapped in this package, and I'm going to show him here in the package in a minute. Then I'm going to let her open it up, and then I'm going to bring it back up here, and I'm going to show you what it looks like out of the package. So that we got that coming up here in just in a little bit as well. Plus all those wrestlers you've seen. So a lot of cool stuff today. So guys, I can't wait to get going. So let's just get to it. All right, guys, here we go. So up first today, check this out. We got the AWA Remco Mini Mashers. And we got a sweet little Ducati made by Macho. And we got Castle Grayskull made by Mattel. This is the real one, the vintage one, man, from the early 80s. So anyway, so check it out, guys. So, I visited, my buddy Keith A-Hole on Memorial Day and spent some time with him. And, man, we had a blast. And that's the fun thing about collectors. And I've known Keith, 25 years plus. And he told the story on his show about me, giving him the Woolworth version of this. There was another version of this that, was his as a child. And it said Woolworths on it because it come from that. And guys may remember a department store called Woolworths. But anyway, this was made by Remco, and this was sold at a place like Woolworths, but it was also sold other places. But the package from his childhood, he wanted back. And, and I traded it to him. I gave it to him one day. He didn't know. He was up here. He seen it. He traded it to me like 25 years ago. And he asked me if I still had it. And this is cool because it's got like a Ric Flair figure in it and the Road Warriors and some really cool guys like that. And here's like Ric Flair right here. You can get let's see. Yeah, that's the Ric Flair right there. You can get a look at the Nature Boy. Woo! But anyway, it's really cool there. But you can get a look at that. And, the cool thing is about friends that are collectors and everything is, we're some of the most giving and selfish people that are. I mean, we like to hook our collector friends up, and we want to encourage them to get their collections and stuff, but only if we get ours first. So that's the thing. I mean, but it's a lot of fun. And anyway, Keith, he hooked me up with that when I gave him his back, his from his childhood. I just, I didn't necessarily ever expect it back, but expect something back. And he looked on eBay and he found one at a good deal and he traded it back to me or just gave it back to me. I mean, anyway, so that's the fun thing about collectors. And, you give little gifts and sometimes not even expect anything in return, but it's just, you want to help your friend out, but, and your fellow collector. But like I said, only if you get yours first. But check out this little Ducati here, and this is made by Mando, and it's a pretty cool little bike, and it's a pretty good size for the wrestling figures and stuff. And it appeared in that last episode, episode 9 there, and which was cool. And here episode 10 here, guys. Here we go, man. I don't even know if I mentioned this big milestone, episode 10. Anyway, so that was featured in the show, and it was an Easter egg, and I didn't talk about it, but Triple H was seen riding that with the child, Baby Yoda, and he captured him, then escaping the Terradome there, when I was showing Keith's room. And man, like I said, once again, Keith, awesome collection. Thanks for letting me come up there and film your room and have some fun with you and do some, cinematic masterpiece that we created. So, anyway, awesome job. But look, check out this Castle Grayskull. And he knew I was looking for one of these, and he just, gave me this. He traded this to me, and like I said, we've swapped some things back and forth, over the course of time, and that's just... But this is definitely one of the most awesome pieces that we swap back and forth. So thank you. And, thank you, Keith. I really appreciate this. This is an awesome gift, and it's a centerpiece of my collection. So when you open up the door, this is one of the first things you're going to see. So I appreciate that. It looks awesome from the front. So here's the thing. On his show... on my show, when he'd hijacked it, I had to go get it back, but, on my show, I showcased his Castle Grayskull, and it was open and on the inside and showed all the hard-to-get pieces. And I kind of give him a shame on you for not showcasing the front. Well, you know what? Shame on me. Shame on you, Bigsteviepump, for giving Keith a shame on you for showcasing the inside, because he gave you a Castle Grayskull, and here it is, and it's awesome. And like I said, it's going to be a showcase in my collection. But so shame on Bigsteviepump. Man, thanks, Keith. Anyway, awesome gift. So, guys, anyway, that's the fun thing about being collectors and friends is you get these cool gifts along the way, and I'm inviting you to come on to the show. I want to showcase your collection. So, my collecting friends, let's show all the stuff you've been up to for the last couple of decades. Anyway, guys, I'm having a lot of fun with this, and keep sticking around because the child, Baby Yoda's up next. All right, folks, and here we go. Here is the aforementioned child. Baby Yoda, once again, here he is. And so this guy, here it is in the package. And so let's bring him in for a closer look. And I've got a little bit different things going on here today. I've got a little bit different style. And so I've got some new equipment I'm testing out. But so I'm going to, not all of it's going to be shot like this, but some of it is. And I want to show this, figure here from Hasbro and, Disney, the child, the Mandalorian. And this is a big craze going on right now. And this guy was $25. And he's pretty cool. You can see how big he is, and I'm going to show him here open here in a few minutes. Like I said, I'm going to let the Sludge Queen go get him. I just wanted you to see the packaging here and see how cool he is. And he comes with his accessories, the frog and the little cup there. So they've got it pictured there. It's pretty cool. So, yeah, you can see the frog here and then the little cup. So we're going to get him open, and I can show him here a little bit better. But the Sludge Queen's been putting a lot of pressure on me to get this, film, because she's irritated that she hadn't got to open him yet. She says he's trapped in here, and so she's ready to get him out. So I'm fixing to let her go ahead and open this guy up. All right, and we're back. And, so here's the deal. So Sludge Queen here, she was agitated because, he was trapped up and everything. But he comes, you can see her, he comes with the little bowl accessory. And it's just got, it's just a little rubber, hard plastic piece there. Anyway, it's, nothing too spectacular. Just a molded piece of plastic and rubber there. And then you got the little frog guy, and he's whatever. But, you get these. And like I said, this is $25. But the funny thing is these things are really going already for, like, $65, $70, $75. I've seen them as high as $75 on like Amazon and eBay. I mean, already, it's, it's one of them things that's sold out in the craze of this. And I'm going to tell you, if you haven't watched The Mandalorian, do yourself a favor. Go watch The Mandalorian. I mean, it's awesome. On Disney Network, go get it. Get it Disney Plus and watch The Mandalorian. It's awesome. Find out why this Baby Yoda is so popular, the child. And the cool thing is Disney did a really great job of saving the reveal. And and not putting the merchandise out or anything. I give Disney ultimate kudos for doing that the way they did it. And the money's going to be there because now they're selling these things like crazy and the pops and the figures and everything. And there's lots of Baby Yoda, the child merchandise coming. But this is one of the cool pieces. Anyway, I'm going to pull him up here and show him to you. But so the Sludge Queen's dying to get him back. And look at him here. He's pretty cool, And so listen. So he has 10 sounds, and I don't know if it's just typical baby sounds or not. I don't know, but it's like, his feet are like a hard plastic, and his hands, and his head, hard plastic. But then this is a soft. This is a plush. So you can see him here. He's complete plush. Like I said, he's got 10 sounds. He's pretty cool. He's the child. He's Baby Yoda. But, go check out The Mandalorian and see he doesn't stand all that great. I will say that, you can see here, you kind of have to almost lean him back a little bit. But that's okay. He's cool for $25. I'd say that's a definite buy if you can find him for that. But like I said, people are marking him up and all this stuff is going to be a hot ticket. And at Christmas, right after season 2 comes out, I can't even imagine what it's going to be like. But anyway, really cool. Check it out. And this is, a pretty cool toy for $25. The Sludge Queen's very happy. She's not very happy right now that he's up here with me and not down there with her. But, I'll have to take her back down there here in just a few minutes once this shot is finished, which is now. All right. And now you see Lillian Garcia. And you may ask yourself, why are you seeing Lillian Garcia? And there's a referee, which that's a Peter Parker head on the referee there, the referee body. I had a Spider-Man figure that come with the Peter Parker head there, and I wanted to have a referee that didn't look like any other wrestler. So there's my announce team, and I've been asked, and Howard Finkel, rest in peace there. I've been asked, to kind of showcase the arena more. And so kind of a quick thing, the reason I'm kind of showcasing it real quick, and there's the cameraman, there's, Commissioner Pump there, Bigsteviepump in commissioner form coming out in action figure form, Sting, and I'm going to do an episode where I get into the arena more, but, people kind of like it. There's Hulk Hogan. This is what I'm kind of getting at. There's Mean Gene. There is the Hulkster. And the storyline, what's going on with him, and maybe that's what's going on. There's Tommaso Ciampa here and Renee Young. Let's get a look there at them. You never know who you're going to see back here. And you saw Danny McBride's eye speaking. And who do we got here, folks? Yep. There they are, DX. Look, there's China, there's X-Pac, there's Road Dogg, there's Billy Gunn. Okay. The APA, they're not too far away from them. It looks like there's a pizza the APA's got. All right, well, let's see what we got. Oh, there's that Ducati. What's going on here? Oh, my goodness, folks. There's the child. There's Triple H. Look at the audacity of him. There's him and Stephanie. Man, looks like there's Kane's mask on the table. And then, unbelievable, folks. And let's see what's going on. Like I said, DX, and you got a lot of characters. Here we go. There is Boba Fett. Now the Mandalorian is joined up with him, Mando. And there's Shawn Michaels, you see, still with the ball and chain. There's the title there. Okay, folks. Looks like things are picking up. I don't know. There's an uneasy feeling around, Collector's Paradise now. There's a lot of stuff going on. You got DX, you got the Mandalorians here with Shawn Michaels, but Shawn Michaels' friends. You got Triple H with the child, and I'm sure Mando's looking for the child. And you got Hulk Hogan, who's looking for his championship belt. Fans, Lots of combustible elements. There's Commissioner Pump, Sting, Lillian Garcia, Peter Parker's ref. We've got lots of stuff at play here. Fans, I don't know. Stick around. This could get very, very, very scary in a hurry. Okay, and so some wrestling figures that I've picked up over the last couple of weeks here. You can see here these 2-packs, Series 64, the Usos, and the Lita and Trish 2-pack there. And like I said, I picked those up at Walmart. And then this right here is an AJ Styles and Finn Balor 2-pack. And I'm going to open these up here and show them to you. And this was I've got it off Amazon, but like here in Elite, or excuse me, the Battle Pack Series 64, the Usos, you can see that AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan. Well, I passed on that. It is kind of cool that Daniel Bryan comes with the title, like the hemp title back when he was doing that, gimmick. So it comes with him, and then it's in a 2-pack with AJ Styles. And of course, here you got the Lita and Trish, which I have over here. And they come with the tag titles, the Usos. That's pretty cool. And, I get a lot of the Usos. I might even have them all. That's unconfirmed, but I feel like I might have even have them all. But it says Uso Collection, and I don't know, they're pretty cool. And so I decided to hook. And then, of course, they come with this, Evolution chair, which is cool. I've got a few of these pay-per-view themed chairs. So, Trish Stratus and Lita, pretty cool. And, like I said, from the same series here as the Usos, but I passed on the AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan. And, another reason, because I just got this AJ Styles. So these are elite figures. Those others you were looking at was basics. Those are $20 packs. This is a $40 pack. I only paid $30 for it though. And there it comes with this alternate Finn head and his face paint, which I'll show it when it's better when it's open, but, looks like it's battle worn. So this is a really cool 2-pack. And it's got their stats on it. And I showed a Samoa Joe and a Rey Mysterio Jr. 2-pack. Amazon warehouse deal. You can see the sticker there. And it's, look, folks, this package is barely damaged at all. But I forgot. I got this for like $26. I forgot about that because I found the Amazon warehouse deal and there's literally nothing wrong with it. If you're going to keep it closed, you might not want it. But if you're going to open it up, who cares? So I do a lot of Amazon warehouse deals. You might look for that when you're on Amazon. Most time just the package will be damaged, but the product will be perfectly fine. One time I did get burned on it on a Bret Hart Ultimate figure, but I was able to send it back. His leg was broke right out of the package, so the package was in really bad shape, and the figure was too. But at any rate, no problems. You return it. But anyway, we got these closed. We're going to show them open here in just in a few minutes, and then I got another little set of figures I'm going to show too. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and show you these. These are in the toy box, but I'm not going to open these. So these figures, sadly, won't be showcased today open. And I'm going to tell you, I have a full set of these Ghostbusters. And actually, I have 2 full sets. And then these are 2 extra Undertakers and an extra Stone Cold. So I really made the mistake. I really like these, and my 2 packages are so great on my 2 full sets. I really am reluctant to open them. So I wanted to go ahead and pick these up. These went on sale at Amazon for $19.99. I waited on the other ones, and then boom, instantly they all sold out. Now they're $30 a piece, and so I'll have to circle back around. There's a Rock, there's a John Cena, and there's a Shawn Michaels in addition to these. And, Undertaker's supposed to be like the Slimer. Well, he's like the one that everybody wants the most. And you can see here, Stone Cold, Cena, The Rock, and Shawn Michaels. And then, so I don't know, I hope I said that right earlier. But anyway, Shawn Michaels, The Rock, John Cena, and Stone Cold. That's the ones there are. And then Undertaker's supposed to be, like the Slimer or whatever. And he comes with this green championship belt. It's pretty cool. It's a crossover. These were Walmart exclusives. However, they showed up on Amazon. They're supposed to be Walmart exclusives. But in this Pete Dune here, this is actually a Target exclusive. And I have him open, but I won't be opening this one. This is an extra one. I found this at Ollie's. Actually, no. My mother-in-law, B-Double, out there on the hunt, scoring again. She finally pulled one through, man. B-Double found Pete Dune here at Ollie's. And Pete Dune here, sometimes he can go, this is his rookie figure. This is you can see here where it says NXT, and this, sorry about the glare of the lamp that keeps happening there. NXT, and this is one of the collector's editions, and that was a Target exclusive, but it was very hard to find. And, boom, B-Double scoring it at Ollie's for me for $10. And like I said, that figure can go for even upwards of $100. It has. I mean, the market's cooled a smidge on it because he's had a second figure released. So a lot of times that happens to figures whenever they have a second figure released. And there you can see the Stone Cold stuff and the vest and, the proton pack or whatever. So pretty cool, pretty cool. So anyway, at some point, I am going to get the rest of these Ghostbusters. I have 2 full sets. I may break down and open one of them, but at some point, I'm going to open them. I'm going to feature them on the show. Be looking for that. And by the way, there's a new series of Ghostbusters action figures coming out as well that I'm also going to be getting and showcasing on a future episode of Tales from Collector's Paradise featuring Bigsteviepump. So sadly, these figures won't be open today, but I just wanted to show them because I did score them this week. But I'm going to open up those other figures and get right back. And we got some more things to come, so stick around, folks. And here we go. And here's these figures open that I showed you. And, here's the little evolution chair. And it's pretty cool. I mean, it's hard. It's not rubbery, but it does have kind of, that look because it's got the extra layer there, if you can see that. So it's pretty cool. And yeah, it closes up. So, not too bad. And then here's Lita. So, and she's a basic, so they don't quite have the, doesn't have the swivel. It has that swivel, and then the elbow bend. But anyway, this is Lita, and it's, like I said, it is a basic. So even now they've started kind of cheaping out on the, the basics. And there's Lita with her classic, thong kind of raising up there. But, they've started cheaping out on the basics even. And here's like Trish Stratus next to her. And, Trish is pretty cool. And, once again, basic. And so they don't have the arm swivel or whatever. But still pretty cool there, Trish Stratus. And they, I don't know, just the basics, they just don't do as great as a job with them. And, I mean, even like the Usos, they're the pretty much best I can tell. I guess they're not the exact same mold. I think the top is. If you look at their top, the hoodies there and their hands are molded exactly the same and their fists. So, I mean, their shoes are the same, but the pants here, obviously, he's got the shorts, he's got the pants, and Jimmy and Jay Uso here. So, and they got the tag belts, and the basic tag belts are even cheaper because they're just, this is not a separate piece. It's a plastic piece or whatever. I mean, I guess it is separate, but it's like a little rubbery, like hard plastic piece. But the Usos, I usually tend to buy the Usos. They're pretty cool. And then if you'll notice here, Finn Balor and AJ Styles, and they're doing the 2 sweet there. And I went ahead, they each had one of those on, and I put the other one on. You got these 2 hands right here. AJ can do the, spin around and, kind of do the phenomenal one circle, if I can get that there. Not quite, but you get the drift. And then, of course, Finn comes with the alternate head here. And that's pretty cool because he's got the cloth shirt. And then, of course, Finn's got the same exact, style hands, I guess, or open hands like his, AJ. So there's the Finn hands that's open. Anyway, and so with Finn, like I said, the cool thing is he's got the battle-worn paint. I really dig that, and I like that it comes with the other head sculpt. And I don't buy a lot of Finn figures because they're the same and real cloth accessory, and it's, Velcro's in the back. Real cloth shirt. Awesome. Anyway, Balor. So it's pretty cool, and, this is the Elite, and you can see the, like I said, the swivel in the legs there, and the Elites are just so much better than the basics. And I mean, like I said, those are $20 for a 2-pack, and this is like an Elite is $20 for one, basically. This was a $40 pack. However, like I said, got it for about $26 on Amazon Warehouse still. And AJ Styles here, really cool. And like I said, I just got to where there's just so many of these, and you can see the torso bend. You can see that easier on him with, and man, look at all the, the tattoo work and the hair that they've done for him. I mean, they've done a really cool job, phenomenal one. And he's got the 2 sweet hands. And like I said, they've done, I posted a picture that went pretty good on Facebook and Instagram a while back, and with a big stack of AJ Styles and Finn Balor and Seth Rollins on the floor. And like I said, it's the same old figures over and over again, so I don't buy a lot of them. I've slowed down on them, but I like that 2-pack, especially for the price of $26, and it's kind of unique with the, you know, the extra head there, and like I said, the battle damage. I mean, there was a lot of unique things about it, enough to where I thought it was worth $26, and it's probably even worth $40. I just, you know, got it for $26. And one other secret figure that was just off stage here, Pete Dune. I didn't open the one I showed you earlier, but this is the one, you know, this is the same figure, or excuse me, you know, well, different, you know what I mean, a different version of that figure, one that I had previously opened. And this is a really cool figure, and this is his rookie figure, and like I said, it's a Target exclusive. And my buddy Lane actually found me one of these. I was really lucky. But then, you know, the other one come from Ollie's, my mother-in-law there, B-Double. And look at that, the bruiser weight. And that's what he's got. You know, this is like a tattoo on his kneecap, man. And this guy's a tough dude. He's, you know, he is just tougher than a nickel steak. I'll tell you what, man, Pete Dune. And I really dig this. And this is a rubber accessory. It's not cloth. But and the same with the AJ's vest. I didn't point that out, but that wasn't cloth. But anyway, but I love this figure, and it's his rookie figure. And, you know, I just wanted to go ahead and show it to you open. Since, and you know, like I said, AJ's vest is also not cloth, but I want to show them to you open, and that's some of the figures I showed you, and I don't have that Undertaker Stone Cold open, which is why I'm not showing you those. But anyway, guys, I'm going to flip it back to me for some final thoughts, but I've enjoyed having you here today, and thanks for watching my show, and, you know, stick around for just a few more minutes. All right, guys, and we're back. And you know what? Thanks for joining me here today. I had a blast, you know, showcasing some of this stuff. And, you know, I showed a few of my new figures, and then the Baby Yoda, you know, the child there, and that $25 plush toy, and the talking with the sounds. And then, you know, here, the Castle Grayskull, and the Ducati, and the Mini Masters there from my buddy Keith from my Memorial Day score. And once again, kudos to him, and thanks for having me. Awesome collection. Thanks to his shout out to his wife, Ruthie's Rags on Instagram. Thank you for having me. Keith Allen, you can find him on YouTube, and also Keith A-Hole, he's actually adopted that on Instagram, so you can find him there and check him out. But like I said, a lot of fun with those guys. I look forward to having some of my other friends on future shows. I'd love to showcase your collection. I've got a lot of friends that's been doing this for a long time. So, hey, let's see what you got to offer. You know, there's other guys besides Bigsteviepump that's doing this, and gals too. So if you got a nice collection and you want it to be featured on Tales from Collector's Paradise featuring Bigsteviepump, let me know. And, hey, don't forget to continue to like, subscribe, comment. You know, let's keep growing this channel, guys, and some exciting stuff coming. Like I said, my production team, my design team, they've got some major things in the works. It's going to be debuted over the next few weeks, and it's going to be awesome. So stick around. Don't miss it. And anyway, we're going to get one last look around the arena just to see what's happening before we go. But come back, guys. Don't miss a thing. Okay, folks, so there's Commissioner Bigsteviepump in action figure form, and it looks like he's going to have a message for people here in a little bit. Things are getting wild around here. The scene around the arena is getting wild. And look at that. There's Hornswoggle, and he appears to be in DX gear. He's crawling out from under it. There's the cameraman. There's Sting. Let's see. Hogan. What do we got going on over here? There's DX. They've made their way into the office. There's Triple H. He still has the child captive. So this is starting to really look crazy, folks. Let's see. Okay, the Mandalorians are on the move with Shawn Michaels. Notice Boba Fett's got the championship belt, and Hogan is looking for that belt. He originally commissioned Boba Fett to get Shawn Michaels to get the belt. And that's what's happening here. But in the meantime, since he was kidnapped, whoa, there's Randy Savage and Miss Elizabeth making their way into the arena, folks. But what I was saying, in the meantime, Triple H stole the child. He kidnapped Baby Yoda as a retaliation move. And here's reinforcements. DX, they're showing up. And even Hornswoggle. You know, the child's smaller than Hornswoggle, but he's here. We got Hogan. We got Mean Gene. There's Hall and Nash in Outsiders gears. Hogan Allies. We got a lot going on. We've got Savage in the arena. We got Miss Elizabeth. We got the DX. We've got Hornswoggle. We've got the child. We got the Mandalorians with Shawn Michaels and the Hall and Nash. We're running out of time, folks. Commissioner Pump's waiting to make an announcement. Tune in next week. Don't forget to subscribe, like, watch, comment. Tell your friends about it. Things are getting big. Things are getting wild. Bigsteviepump signing out. Tales from Collector's Paradise, hosted by yours truly, Big Stevie Pump.